Welcome back to Peak Reacts, and today we are doing Start Bench Cut NBA Players Edition. For those of you that don't know, Start Bench Cut is a little game you do. It's kind of like a ranking game where you are given three options, and you have to start one, you have to bench one, and you have to cut one. So basically, the one you think is the best you start, second you bench, and the third one you cut. It's kind of like your own team. You're basically ranking your list. So, NBA Players Edition. We got the boys here, and we each have come up with 2 questions each. We're a total of 6 questions on different topics surrounding NBA players, from young players to defense to three-point shooting. So you give us your responses to our questions in the comments. If you agree with us, if you disagree with us, either way, comment down below what you think, and comment some of your own start bench cuts for whatever, and we'll be sure to get to them in future videos. So I will start. First one, I'll go to you. Here we go. Pull out my notes. Start bench cut. Who do you want taking the last shot, tie game, into the game? Steph Curry, Damian Lillard, Kevin Durant.
All right, initially, first thing, I think it's pretty easy. Despite him being one of the best shooters of all time, I'm cutting Steph Curry. Steph Curry has shown a lot of times that he's not the best in the clutch. That doesn't mean he's bad in the clutch, or you're supposed to be good in the clutch. I'm cutting Steph Curry. The other two is very hard because I would probably trust Kevin Durant more as a shooter, but I haven't seen many buzzer beaters from him. So I'm starting Damian Lillard for the sole reason he's closed 2 series with his buzzer beating talents, and I'm benching Kevin Durant. All right, my start bench cut that I'm going to be giving to Cody, all the way on the other side of the table, is who is most likely to break the single game 3-point record. So I believe that's 14 right now from Klay Thompson. I got 3 young guys here: Trae Young, Devin Booker, or Donovan Mitchell.
Okay, I'm going to start Trae Young, and here's why. There's things in Trae Young I see that I don't see in other players, like Damian Lillard and Stephen Curry, which is deep shooting from the logo, pulling up instantly. And although all of them can get hot, I'm going to start Trae Young pretty comfortably, actually. Between Devin Booker and Donovan Mitchell, it's close. I'm going to bench Devin Booker just because of that 70-point performance he put on against the Celtics, I think it was. But, yeah, and I'm going to cut Donovan Mitchell, but all could easily do it. So now I'm going to go to West for my question. Who is the best overall defender currently at the moment? LeBron James, Kawhi Leonard, or Giannis?
Okay, so I'm going to, just off the bat, I'm going to start Giannis. Just because of, A, he's super freakishly athletic, and obviously we all saw that Christmas Day block at the rim. So I'm going to start Giannis. I'm going to bench Kawhi when healthy because he is still young, and he's still probably one of the most elite on-ball defenders. And I'm going to cut LeBron. I can't believe I'm saying that, but he is 36, and he is probably at this point a step slower than the other two. That's nothing against LeBron. He's just age is probably playing a factor in my decision there. All right, I'm going to throw it back to you, Cody, for my second one. We'll go in reverse order so we all answer someone else's question. Here we go. Who do you think, start bench cut, most dominant big man when playing at their best? So when they're at their peak level, who is the most dominant big man in your opinion? Giannis, Joel Embiid, Nikola Jokic.
All right, great question. I know Jokic won his MVP because he's been consistently good, but I see the other two at their peak being a better player than him, so I'm actually going to cut Nikola Jokic, but it's close. You can go either way on these 3. Between Embiid and Giannis, it's a close one. I think I'm going to start Embiid, actually, because I don't know, Embiid had some freakish moments in his career, but a lot of times, he's hurt or he makes, he's not, I wouldn't say as consistent as Giannis, but I'd say at his full peak, he is probably a more effective player. So my last question going to Cole. So which young player would you build around your team? Trae Young, Luka, or Jason Tatum?
All right, this is another one where I instantly kind of think about the one that I'm cutting, despite the NBA moving more toward the whole 3-point revolution and some comparing him to a young Steph Curry. I am going to cut Trae Young just because I do think he is just the least talented of the three. That doesn't mean you can't build a franchise around him. I'm going to start Luka and bench Tatum. I think Luka, they say it all the time. I mean, he is a generational talent. He is still just, I think, 22, maybe 21. So he's still young. He's putting up freakish numbers at a young age. I think he only gets better from here, so I'm starting him and then benching Tatum. And the final question of this video is going to get sent to Wes back in the middle. This is, who would you take in a dunk contest? I'm going to go with Donovan Mitchell again, Russell Westbrook, or Ja Morant.
That's a very good question. So Westbrook, Ja, and Donovan Mitchell. Well, after watching the Lakers-Nets game where he missed the dunk, I'm going to have to cut Westbrook. Westbrook gets cut. He's also the oldest. Again, all these questions I'm kind of basing off age here. I can't believe I'm saying this. I think he's the least explosive out of the three. Oh my gosh. I think I'm going to start Ja Morant because I want to see him dunk in the dunk contest. I've seen Mitchell, so I think I'm starting Ja because I haven't seen him before. He's also shorter. It would give me some Spud Webb vibes, in my opinion. So I'm going to start Ja. I'm going to bench Donovan Mitchell, and I'm going to cut Russell Westbrook. Thank you for watching, guys. Those were our start bench cuts NBA player edition. Again, agree or disagree, whatever you decide to do, put it down in the comments, and we will read your comments, and we will also be looking for comments and your own start bench cuts that you want us to do. So we will do those, and we will see you next time. Peace.